All right. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy pre-Thanksgiving week to everybody out there. Let's see. We got some people coming in. If you are returning, put a two in the chat. If you're new, put a one if you don't mind. That way we can kind of know who's new and who's returning. I see the names in here coming in. They are definitely familiar to me, but if anyone is new, feel free to put a one in the chat if you're just coming in. Put a two if you're returning. Looks like most of the people in here are returning, which is great. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Awesome. And then also, if you want to put in the chat as well, anything specifically that you want to see today, maybe a little hint on, hey, what about that LinkedIn thing? Or hey, how did you send that thing? Or how do you do that kind of stuff? Or maybe advice on something if you want that. Feel free to put that in the chat as we kind of work our way through. Um, that would be great. And then also Ruben might be coming in today too, which is pretty cool. So Ruben might pop in and have some fun stuff for us. We'll have to wait and see if that happens, but if he does, it's always fun. So let's see. I believe that's Ina. Hi, Ina.
Hey,
How are you?
good, good.
So I was telling these guys that Ruben might pop in a little bit.
Hmm,
So if he does,
awesome.
yeah, we'll have some fun stuff. But also anybody, go ahead and feel free to throw it in the chat, anything you want to see, and we'll kind of make our way through the usual stuff for you guys. But if there's anything specific, just let us know, and then we'll do the Q&A on the backside, which is something we'll take care of. So, all right, so let me share my screen and let me jump into some good stuff. Okay, so here is the Dubb dashboard. So we all know when we're logged in, this is where it takes us. One of the biggest things, if you guys haven't utilized this yet, is our help down over here to the bottom right. I think most of you have our little intercom system down here. You can chat with the AI. The AI agent does a pretty good job. It gives good succinct articles and answers. It'll give links to videos as well. But also you can talk to one of our team members there too, and you can do some self-help down here with some keyword searching as well. Also within here in the dashboard, I think all of you know as well about Dubb Partners. Just click apply now. Creates a little referral link. Just share the referral link. We do a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb. If you ever feel like you have a group of people together that you want myself or Darius to present to, just let us know and we can jump in there and do the presentation. Also, if you're on a paid account with Dubb, do you know three or four people that would want to use Dubb? You share that link and they sign up and then you have a free account. So that works out really good. Plus, you can always invite them into this training too. You guys know we're here every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. PST. So dubb.com/T if they ever want to jump in. In terms of recording, one of the basic ways, and we still do a lot of this recording this way here at Dubb too, basic webcam recorder. The basic webcam recorder is one of the first ways people learn to use Dubb, but also it can be a mainstay, particularly if it's your style. You're at your desk a lot, you're on your desktop, you want to say a quick hello to someone. There are different ways to kind of engage and re-engage using the webcam. So there are a couple styles that we like to show in terms of being effective. This is one right here. I've talked about before where you can record on your webcam, put a virtual background behind you, and really give the viewer context on what they're about to absorb. It doesn't have to give it away, but it can give a good hint to what it's going to be, kind of like the movie trailer before the movie. In this case, obviously, I'm sending an email to Sarah. I'm going to have her profile behind me. I added a little bit of movement, a little bit of smile to kind of bring this GIF to life because the animated GIF, that 3 second repeating loop, will always be the first part of your video when you hit record. That's what it's going to keep repeating. You can, with editing, change that to something else to be the repeating GIF, but just for time and efficiency, if you know that's the case when you hit record, just be ready. Those first 3 seconds are gonna take over. Smile and get ready to go. So this is one style that works really well. Another style that works really well from the actual webcam being recorded is this one right here. So it's just grabbing the Dubb mobile app on your phone, putting the name always works good. Over the years, name has always worked well. You can do some kind of short, punchy phrase that works well. That really gets to the point. Could be about the topic, could be a question you're asking, but as long as it's short and concise and the text is bigger like that and it's closer to camera, That works out really well. Also, I'm bringing it up into frame, which works much better than obviously having it back here or something like that. More momentum moving towards what you're doing. Now, if you want to replicate either one of those or do both, here's how you'd record it. So up here at the top in the dashboard is our little red camera icon right here. This is going to be the basic website recorder. So when you open this up here, we have a new little function we added right over here at the bottom, down over here, where is if you click the little plus sign, you can come in a little closer or you can back it off. This is before you hit record. You can't do it after you hit record, but if you want to crop in a little closer, you absolutely can. Let me just get rid of this up here. Hold on one second. Let's get rid of this. Okay. All right, let me get out of here. All right. So if we want to use the virtual background, right behind me over here, we're going to click down below. I'm going to click virtual background. And that's going to open up some options. So I'm going to come down to your photos, and then you can upload into this video library area right in here, the little area in here, any screen grabs that you have. So we know that the profiles work really well, but as do company websites or your own website or anything you want to share visually behind you. Again, it's about the context. I could be on a company's website and say, hey, I was on your Who We Are section here. Let me talk to you a little bit about that. But it could be any other part of a company's website within your industry that can make a difference visually in terms of what they see. They see their own website that's going to be interesting to them. Obviously, if you're in real estate, you can do properties, right? Hey, this is Rob. I saw you were looking at this property right here. Let me talk to you a little bit about that. You can also do articles that you want to share, articles of value. Whatever industry you're in, this here is a real estate update right here, but it could be whatever industry you're in, share something of value with someone. Like maybe they didn't know about this story. So you're bringing them some breaking news. It could be to them. Maybe they haven't heard about it and it's important for in terms of what you're trying to communicate. So that is the virtual background down here at the bottom. You can uncheck that to come out of that. You can just be in the physical space. And if you want to use the phone, like we just saw, what you would do is take the Dubb mobile app, get it on your phone, and then here is the mobile app right here. And then there's going to be, oh, let me just hit update now. Always got to hit me with an update. Hold on, here we go. So the whole idea with the mobile app is being able to actually, people used to hold up the piece of paper, or they'd hold a whiteboard up, or which you can do, but this is a little bit easier. So you have the mobile app, and you have a little whiteboard button right at the top, that little square. So if you click that there, then it opens up a typing area where you can type, and that's all I did before, which is you need to type the person's name, the phrase or question you want to ask, maybe put a little emoji in there, and then just turn your phone sideways like this. And there you go. And just bring it up into frame, something like that. That really makes a difference. So those are two really good ways to for people to see something that's really kind of engaging and make them click on it. Because when they get these videos, remember, and they see these things, they click on them, they're going to go to a customized landing page, which we call a preset. And we'll cover that in a little bit. But it's really about getting them to go to there to there. And that's really what this is all about. So back over here, some other options on the recording here. Now, we also have a teleprompter up here at the top. So all of the recording within Dubb has teleprompters. Teleprompters are really, really good for efficiency. They're also really good in terms of if you want to say things the right way, certain branding that you want to make, maybe there's certain percentages or numbers or stats you want to get absolutely correct, especially when you're making a number of videos throughout the day to different audiences. It can really help to jump right in, write a script, have it in front of you. When you're using it, it's really good to give it a pre-read before so the words don't surprise you, and then you get used to it the more and more you do it. So you're going to click in up here. This is going to open up the area here. You can click right on Create New Script, or you can scroll through to see what script you want to pull up. In this case, I'm going to pull it up, my test script with the title. There it is. And then I have the ability to back my text off a little bit. I can zoom it in more if I need to. I also can control the speed right here, up or down. I can hit the play button, see if I like it, and then slow it or make it slower or faster. I feel like if you're going too fast, even though if you have high energy, you might be able to hide it if you're a high energy person. But if it's going too fast and it feels like you're chasing the words, you probably are going too fast. Whereas if it goes a tick slower, it gives you a little bit of time. You can pause, things like that if you need to. All right, I'm going to hit record here. I'm going to get the countdown, and this is what this would look like. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button right down here if I want to stop the recording. Maybe I want to take a break after I do the opening, take a little break. Click it again, let it resume, keep going. If I want to delete the video, it's the red X. It'll always ask you, are you sure? And then if I want to upload this video into Dubb, it's just the blue check mark right over here. And if I want to close the teleprompter, right over here, like that, and it's closed. So this is a really good way where when you're at your computer, you want to do something really quick, virtual background, hold up the phone, even if you don't use either of those things, maybe a nice little wave and a smile. The one thing we always have to remember is when we hit record, start smiling before it goes. So if I see the 3, 2, 1 countdown, I'm getting ready. I'm thinking of something funny in my head, I'm ready to go, and then my smile is there. So just something to work on. And then in terms of screen recorders, so this is a really good way to nurture someone and really share value on a screen and be part of the story. Anything browser based, like if I wanted to reach out to someone on LinkedIn, or if I wanted to share any kind of website or article, and that's browser based, the Chrome extension is a really good screen recorder for this. So instead of me just sharing this link about the housing market update, I want to be part of the story. So what you can do here is click on the Chrome extension once you have it logged in, pinned, all that good stuff. Click on it here, and it's going to put you directly on the screen. Now, a couple things to think about when you're doing these browser-based screen sharings is what does this website look like? So give it a scroll, check it out, see if there's anything fun down here. It looks like a lot of bold text, a lot of numbers, a lot of charts. But right up here at the top is where I want to be. So it has the title of the article here, and it also has a cool little photo behind it. So I want to feel like I'm part of this story. So when you're sharing a browser-based website or reaching out on a company site, couple things are shape of your webcam, which if you hover over your webcam, you will see you can change the shape. I can go square, I can go rectangle, I can go phone shaped. In this case, I'm going to go square because it kind of matches this box that's right next to me. I also can change the size a little bit. I'm probably going to go like that. And I can physically move wherever I want to move to. So I want to be part of the story. So I'm going to kind of go just like this. Now it looks like when you see the animated GIF, hey, this is Rob, just want to send you this market update. That's going to be the repeating motion, and the placement and shape of my webcam makes sense. I'm not covering any information, and it kind of looks like I'm part of the story here. So those are two things just to think about creatively when you're getting ready to share something, shape of the webcam and placement of it to really stand out visually. You can also, over here to the right, click the drop-down menu. You can do no webcam. You could share this website with someone and just do an audio walkthrough of it and not be on camera. But again, if you're first meeting someone, first impression, that's always nice. You can also use your profile picture. If you didn't want to be on camera as well, you have those as options. You also can do a virtual background behind you if you wanted to do that. You can also zoom yourself in like this. You can back yourself off, and you can move yourself up, down, side to side like this, go like this, like that within the square if you wanted to for more framing. You also have some other things available here. So I have a menu bar right down here at the bottom. As you can see right down here, I'm floating it up. It's right down here. I also have an annotation tool that I'm going to open up as well. You can see that right over here on this side. And then I also have a teleprompter available too. This teleprompter is slightly different. So what you can do is look for your script here. And then you're going to zoom your text in, back your text off, whatever you want to do in there. But this one, you have the ability to grab the sides like this, kind of manipulate the sides. And you can also physically move this wherever you want to move it to. In my case, closest to the camera towards the north, up at top. And then when I want to use this, because the Chrome extension is browser based, I don't want to go full screen on my browser because it will hide the teleprompter tab. I won't be able to tap it to use it. So when I hit record here, I want to leave a little bit of space at the top where I can just tap it and bring it forward and be able to use it. I also have these options here, screen, tab, and camera. So when it's on screen right here and I hit record, it's going to get my entire browser. So if I have my tabs organized correctly at the top, I can take someone on a little journey. I can begin on this marketing page and say, you know what, let me show you some of the properties. And I can have a tab at the top. When I click that, it can be other property listings. Say, let's go check this out. So whatever industry you're in, if you start on a certain site that you want to share, but you have your tabs in a row up at the top, you can start here, but you could end someplace else and the recording will follow you over. If I click tab, it will just be a nice clean cut of this page. So it won't show any of the tabs open at the top and it'll be nice and clean. If I click camera, that's going to be a webcam opening. It'll be just me opening up and then you can go from there. I kind of like tab. I kind of like the nice clean cuts of the page. So this is the setup in terms of how you set this up. Now, if we're going to use it in action, this is what it would be like. So I'm going to go right over here to LinkedIn. I'm going to open up the Chrome extension Everything's set up the way I want it. I just need to change this now because the square doesn't make sense. I'm too big. It doesn't match the feel of the page because LinkedIn uses circles for their profile. I want to match that feel. So I'm going to go circle and I'm going to reduce my size probably about to right there. Almost match Ruben a little bit and put myself right next to him. So now he sees his background, his world. I'm right there in the middle. And now I'm going to hit record. So this is how it would work. I'm going to click record here. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. There's the page. Then click share. And then it starts the countdown and it would be like this. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I saw your profile over here on LinkedIn and I wanted to shoot you this quick video because I wanted to have a quick chat with you about a few things. So all I did there was I waved, I pointed. That's going to be the repeating GIF. He's going to see all that great stuff. And then I clicked that button down the bottom on the menu bar. This is expand webcam, and that's going to bring me to right here. Whenever you're making these videos and you want to make an important point about something, why not jump from here to full screen, make your point, and then go back to where you were? You can also do that by hovering over your webcam. Click that there. You can jump to full screen, and again, click the button right down here to go back to where you were. So either one. But being able to jump like this and make a point and go back is pretty neat. You also can physically move around and talk at the same time if you want to. You can totally multitask, be very organic, or you can decide to hit the pause button right down the bottom here, stop the recording, then say, okay, where do I want to get myself set up? All right, I'm going to go right here and then click resume and then keep recording. So it's totally up to you as far as how you want to do that. Some people like to break it up and use the pause button to be their best friend, say what they want to say, pause, pause, gather, whatever you want to do there. Some people just go. So it's totally up to you. You also have the annotation tool over here where you can point some things out, which is really neat. You can do underlining, you can do arrows, you can circle some things, you can do a lot of really cool stuff. You can do text on screen, you can do numbering. All of this will stay sticky as well, wherever you leave it. So if I want to continue down the page and make a point, it'll stay up there at the top and won't follow me down, and I can come back to it. And if I want to delete it, just the trash can over the bottom left at the bottom gets rid of the annotations. So when you're thinking about sharing any kind of browser-based stuff, the Chrome extension is really, really good for this. I'm going to click the check mark at the bottom. It's going to save this video into the Dubb platform. And now we're going to look at a different type of screen recorder. And this screen recorder is the desktop app. And the desktop app is really amazing. It's got a lot of different nuances to it. But we're going to look at screen recording as an example so we can kind of compare it to what we just saw with the Chrome extension. First off, what are some similarities that they have together? One is definitely the bubble here. You can do a virtual background, you can zoom yourself in, you can change your shapes, all the stuff that we just saw. You have an annotation tool over here, just like in the Chrome, and you also have the teleprompter over here at the top that you can move around and use, very similar to the Chrome. Now, the differences would be this. So if I click this little button here, see this red slash, and it got rid of that box that you saw on the screen. If I was to hit record while this red slash is through the square down here, I would get my entire desktop. If I get rid of the red slash, now that square shows up again, and now we have a little drop down here. And that is 16 by 9 for YouTube. So I can create a landscape border of what I want to record for YouTube. As long as I'm inside the rectangle here, I'll be part of the recordings. And you can move this wherever you want to move it to. So whatever's inside the rectangle will be recorded. I also can go to 9 by 16. So if I wanted to do a social media video in the portrait vertical format, I can do that. I can crunch my internet browser. Maybe it's a certain part of a document I want to get. Maybe it's just part of my desktop that I want to get. So part of a website. So you can move this to wherever you need to move it to. I also can change this to custom, which means I can do cropping. So I can crop around certain areas that I want to get and certain areas that I don't want to get. And this is really convenient, especially if you just want to get a part of something and not get the whole thing, which is really neat. And then when I hit record here, here's another major difference. So now I'm recording a video and I can pause and resume this video just like we saw before. But when I click our check mark over here, it's not going to save it into the platform. What's going to happen is I've just recorded a clip. So the desktop app is a clip recorder, whereas the Chrome extension is one video you just pause and resume. So with clip recording, you have some options here. There's a little square down there that says drag and drop, click to add videos. So if I have a video on my computer that I want to make part of this story, I can click here, then just select the video that I want, double click it, drop it in here, and now it's part of this story. And I can also physically move these clips. So I don't have to record chronologically. I could do the end first, the middle, whatever I want, because I can move these things around. I also can tap the three dot menu for each clip and either download it or I can delete it. I also have these little symbols down here below. One is for screen recording, one is for webcam, one's for Dubb Narrator, which we'll show in a little bit. But if I want to continue building this story out, do I want to go webcam style or do I want to go back to a screen recording? I'm going to click the screen icon to the left. It'll bring me right back here to where I was. And I can click record again. And now I'm just recording another clip. So here I go. I'm recording this clip. It's part of the story. I'm going to click the check mark again. And there's the clip that I just recorded. And again, I can physically move it. I'm going to click the webcam button now. So I click that. And now maybe this is my opening. Maybe this is the ending. Totally different style. I could say, hey, welcome to this video, or hey, thanks for watching this video, or hey, if it's a YouTube video, hey, click below and subscribe. And I'm going to click the check mark, and there's my clip right there. And I can physically move that wherever I want to. Now, when I'm done doing this, I can click the edit button and it's going to take me over here. It's going to merge our clips together into one video. And then I can do an edit down here. And then I can download the MP4 and I can upload this video into Dubb. Now, the desktop app also has a really cool feature called Dubb Narrator. So this would be a case where if we look over here, let me close this out. This website we were doing over here, remember we did a screen recording with the Chrome extension here? We know that we can also do a screen recording with a desktop app. We just saw that, right? You're live in the bubble, you're doing your thing. But what if we wanted to use a pre-recorded video in this bubble? What if we didn't want to, have yourself in here live doing this at the same time? What if you wanted a pre-recorded video of you or a pre-recorded video in general that you want to play in the bubble? That's what Dubb Narrator does. It would be pre-recorded right in here. So what you would do is you'd open up the desktop app menu. Here's the menu right here. And I would go to Narrator Video, which is right over here. So click this here. It'll take me to my video library. I would go in here, put Narrator in, and then, whoops, if I spell it right. And then it'll take me to my videos that I recorded where I just loaded up a teleprompter, delivered the content, focused on that. And then I just select the video that I want. And there I am on the screen. And this is a pre-recorded version of me. So I don't have to multitask, do it all at once. I can just separately record me talking about something or take a video of someone that I like, or maybe a colleague or whatever, and I can use it here as a pre-record. Now, following what we talked about before, shape and placement, right? I don't want to be a circle. This is a square look here. So I'm going to go square and I'm going to adjust my size just a little bit and put myself right here like we talked about, just like we did before, except this is a pre-record. Now I'm going to click record here, and all I have to do is just relax, scroll, and let the pre-recorded version of myself take over.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to send you this market update so you can make the best decision possible. As you can see, there is a ton of use.
And I can pause myself, resume, keep going, whatever I want to do there. So if you haven't used Dubb Narrator yet, it's a really cool way to kind of either use your own pre-recorded videos, or you can actually use the videos of a colleague or of someone that you like and really, really make an impact. And all you have to do is just scroll around. So it gives you a break in a lot of different ways. And you know what the content is, so you kind of know where to scroll and what to click on, which is really neat. All right, so let me show you this in here. So this is and I hope the cord works. There we go. Okay. So here is the Dubb mobile app. So the mobile app is also a clip recorder as well, just like the desktop app. So how we're going to use this is we're going to click the blue camera icon at the bottom, down the middle, click that there, and it's going to open up our camera. Now, when it opens up our camera, you're going to notice there is numbers down here, timers. 1 minute's defaulted for 1 minute. You can't go beyond 10. You can do 2 minutes, you can do 30 seconds, 15 seconds. We added these because sometimes people want specific time frames that they don't want the video to go over. Also, it could be an ad you're making as well. And then to record the videos, you're going to tap the circle at the bottom, or you can hold and release. So I'm going to tap, and as you can see, I'm recording. There's a timer up on my eye line, and there's another timer down here at the bottom. I'm going to tap it again. There is the clip that I've just recorded. Now, this clip can be deleted by tapping the little X at the bottom here. I also can tap the clip here. I can delete it here. I can trim. And if I click edit, and I have the ability to add music from a whole library of royalty-free music that we have. I would just make sure the volume's pretty low. If you're trying to speak over it, you can adjust the levels. You also can add text overlay if you want to. You can speed up the action. You can do a voiceover. A lot of options right within here. You can also do the closed captioning, burning captions as well. You also, when you hit record again, I'm going to do one more clip. Here we go. As you can see, I'm recording. I'm going to tap it again. And there's my second clip that I just recorded. Now, these clips, when you record them, have been automatically downloaded to your phone. So you will have them. You also can physically move them around. So I can take my finger, grab one here, slide it, and change the order, just like we could with the desktop app. So very similar. If I want to flip my camera around, it's this icon over here to the top right. If I want to do a countdown timer, right here, really good. We have a 3-second and we have a 10-second. So if I click the 3-second, hit record, you're going to see the 3, 2, 1 happen right now. So 3, 2, 1, and then start recording your video. You're ready to go. It actually saves you a trim too when you do the countdown because you don't have to trim it on that side. Now I also have my teleprompter right over here to the right. So I click this here. I'm going to click up into here to find the script that I want, just like we did before. I'm going to click in here. I'm going to choose the one that I want. What one do I want? Let's go. Let's do book demo. Okay. And the reason I added these little asterisks up here is sometimes when we do our clips, we want a little bit of a pause at the beginning. We kind of do some editing work. You don't need to add these up here. I just have them on here. Now on here, we have our speed down here at the bottom between 1 and 10. So just like before, we can go minus or we can go plus if we want to increase the speed. I'm going to go about 9 right here for me. I can also edit this script. So I can click the pencil icon, make some changes. You know what? I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to click here, go up here at the top. I'm going to get rid of these asterisks so I don't need them. And then I'm going to click the save button. There we go. I also can move these guardrails up like this. So if I'm finding that my eyes are cheating and I'm not waiting for the words to come up, then you can just move this up and it won't be a problem because your eyes will stay up here where the words are going to be. They won't be down here. Now, when I hit record, arm's length away, let it start going. That's usually a pretty good distance, maybe a slight tilt to the phone. And it pretty much almost looks like you're looking at the camera if you keep your eyes right up here at the top. There is also another option here for iPhone users we have right now. We will have it for Android, but just it's not there yet. But if you click the gear icon and click auto track, this will give the ability to, when I read the teleprompter, it will highlight the words as I'm speaking and go at my pace. It will look something like this. Congrats on taking the first step towards using video and AI to grow your business. And then I can just, if I stop speaking, it'll stop going. So it kind of goes at my own pace. And again, that's auto track. So that's the teleprompter. If you want to close it, just tap the X to the top right and it will close it. If you want to add a video down here to the queue here and you have a video on your phone, you can go to the folder icon here, click here, takes you to your photo video area, select the video that you want, and it will drop it right down here. Then you can physically take your finger and move it wherever you want to move it to. If you want to record your screen, this icon right here. If you want to use some filters, you can tap the filter icon. You can do skin smoothing, you can do black and white, you can do all kinds of different color effects, a different kind of things we got kind of here. Let's see this one here. It's a digital version of me. You can do a lot of fun stuff. This is more fun than anything else, kind of scroll stopping stuff. And then if you want to use picture in picture, it's this icon right here. So in real estate, if I was doing a property walkthrough, I can utilize both cameras on my phone and be on the screen with what I'm showing. If you're not in real estate, same deal, whatever you want to show in front of you and you physically want to be there on the other side as well, this is going to be the button you want to click right here. So if I click this here, I'm going to hit record and now I'm on the screen. So I'm like, hey, check this out right here. I can move myself around. I can change my size if I want to. It really feels like you're more part of the story when you're showing what you want to show, but you're also at the same time recording. If I want to use the virtual background, like we saw on the basic webcam recorder when we started the training, you can do this on your phone with this icon right down here. So just like before, I can take a screen grab on my phone of someone's profile, LinkedIn, property if I was in real estate, website, article, whatever I want to share. So do that, then click here, and then you'll go into your photo video area, select the photo you want, click record. Hey, this is Rob. I saw you were checking out this property. Hi, I just want to share this article with you. Hey, I saw your profile here on LinkedIn, that kind of stuff. And then when you're ready to combine all of these clips together, it will be the blue button right up here at the top right. It will combine them. You'll have one downloaded to your phone and you can upload the other one into the Dubb platform. So those are the different ways that you can record, really different nuanced ways. You have the basic webcam recorder that we looked at right in the beginning, basic webcam. You've got the screen recorders with the Chrome extension and the desktop app, and you have the mobile app. The mobile app one in particular, some people just like using that on their desk. They'll put a selfie stick on there, turn it this way or keep it vertical, depending on what they're, uploading it to, because the cameras are so good. And they like to record on there a lot. Also, it's a break in style. Like when you record on the webcam, and you're talking about certain things or you're on a screen recorder, maybe you break free of that. You're walking around with your phone, and you just have more of a piece of advice maybe for a client or a prospect, that kind of more personal feel when you're walking around. So you can really switch up the styles. Now, as far as when you record a video and you've saved it into Dubb, now you've just got to make some adjustments where you can actually customize these. And that's really what this is all about. So if I get this out of the way here, when you save a video in Dubb, it's going to take you right here to the Dubb edit page. Now, this happens where you can come in here, you can click the little pencil icon, you can change the name, obviously the title of the video. If I want to see what this video looks like on a landing page, on a preset, I click the little square button here. It's going to open up a new tab. And here is the video on what we call a preset. Now, a preset is a customized landing page. It's our term for that within Dubb. And it consists of what you see on the page here, which would be your branding, your logo at the top left, an image behind the video player, playlist videos that will play directly after the video that you've recorded. Playlist videos are really good because they really enable you not to repeat yourself. Like I could reach out to a bunch of prospects or communicate with clients, and I could have videos play after that that really reiterate my services, what I do, why they should go with me, whatever the subject matter is in terms of why I'm reaching out. I can focus on the person that I'm reaching out to, and then just going to roll right into the video about myself and what I do. So you can record a video once, like 60 to 90 seconds, and then just have it as a playlist video. And then below here, you have your buttons. So what would you like someone to do once they're done consuming the video that you sent them? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Do you want them to view a case study? Do you want them to visit a website? Do you want them to download a document? Do you want them to fill out a form? Do you want them to email you, call you? There's all kinds of different options you can have. I would just import, importance of left to right in terms of what the most important thing is by the least important. I would go that way. We also have on this page Cira over here to the right. This is the AI sales assistant that we have set up on the presets. Now, Cira is really cool because when someone comes and watches your video, it's really great for someone to have the ability to interact with something if they have questions, because there's a stat out there. It's something, I'm not gonna get exactly right, but it's something along the lines of there's a 16x increase, 16x increase in sales when someone can interact with an AI on a page. It's something like that. It's close to that. So here we're kind of practicing that, because if I watch this video and I'm not ready to book a time yet or take that action below, whatever that button is, then I'm going to ask a question over here. And I see that there are a couple frequently asked questions already listed. So I can click, hey, what is Dubb? Maybe I want a little bit more of an explanation. Okay, great. That answer is not too long either. It's nice and succinct. And then it's also, could you please provide your email so I can assist you further? With SIA, it can push for certain things. So you can control that on the back end. And then I can just keep clicking these FAQs. Maybe I want some more information. How do I get more comfortable on camera? Well, there are 3 really succinct answers. Practice regularly, create a comfortable environment, plan and speak naturally. Great. You know what? How much does Dubb cost? Maybe I want to know the pricing before I even go a little further. Okay, there we go. And I can even type in questions if I wanted to as well. So having this ability to interact like this before you book a time could even get some questions answered that you already have. So when they come to the demo or whatever the next step is in your sales process, they're a little bit more prepared, which is really, really neat. So that's SIA. Now, also on this page as well, you're going to see this little button here, reply with video. This call to action button is really good for getting video testimonials. So instead of meeting someone in Zoom, having to have it edited, send someone a video with reply with video below like this. Hey, this is Rob. Thanks so much for using Dubb. We really appreciate your business. It would mean the world to us if we could get a video testimonial from you. All you have to do is click the reply with video button below. You don't have to download anything. Just allow camera and mic access and let us know. What was business like before Dubb, after Dubb, currently? Whatever questions you guys normally ask your prospects, not your prospects, your clients that you've worked with them and happy with you, you can ask them right in the video here. And then when they send that video back to you, that's when you place it right here in the playlist. And this is the combo that we've seen work really well. Video outreach, followed by a video about what you do, followed by testimonials where people can see themselves, in their future story, hopefully. So this is called a preset. This is where someone lands when you send someone a video, they click on it, and then they're going to land here. Now, presets in general, if we look at this little drop-down menu right here on the edit page, see how we have a bunch of presets down here? All these. My default preset is right here. So when you think about presets in general, just think about taking your audience and segmenting and breaking them up to speak directly to them. One of the easiest splits ever is real estate, buyers, sellers. But you could do it with coaching. You could have different verticals. You could have enterprise, you could have small business. You could have with recruitment, you could have employers and candidates. And there are variations within that. So just think about your audience in terms of who you reach out to, and the messaging can be directly related to them. Because when you set up these presets, it's going to be the right videos for that part of the audience. It's going to be the right buttons for that part of the audience. It could be a different call to action. So all these things we will help you set up if you're on a paid plan with Dubb. So if you just got on a paid plan with Dubb and you have not had your setup call yet, that's something that the team will help you do. Buttons, pages, all that kind of good stuff. If you've been paying for Dubb and you haven't had that yet, definitely let the team know so they can get in there and they can help you so you have that session. Also on this page, on the edit page here, you have analytics. So we have a little digital coach here down here called Cira that will break down these videos. So it's going to give you feedback on your cadence. Are you being repetitive? Are you using filler words? How's your empathy? All this stuff will help you make better videos and give you feedback as you go along. We also have an editing tab. You can come in here, do an edit. If you end up messing up, there's always a good undo button. If you end up chopping this video up too much, before you hit save, you just go at the top, download the original video, and then just replace it, and you'll be fine. You also have the ability to, if you go under design, you can generate a new thumbnail. You can also upload a thumbnail if you want to. And we have details on every video that you have in here. So if I scroll down here, and if I want to change any of the buttons or any of the videos on this particular video, I can make those changes here and save them if I want to do that for this specific video. So you recorded a video. Now you're getting ready to send it out. So when you're getting ready to send it out, tracking is one of the biggest things you want to pay attention to, because see how it says no activity yet down here? That's because we haven't sent the video anywhere. But when we do, you do have the ability to check the things that you want. You don't have to get information on all of this. You can just get the ones you want. CTA clicks are good. Page views, video views, who watched the video, how much of the video did they watch, what's the watch rate. That really helps with the follow-up, because there's a big difference, obviously, between someone that didn't watch it, totally watch it, watched half, and you know what the content is, so you can follow it very smartly with advice and just bringing their attention to things that they might have missed. So you recorded the video, it's on a preset, you have it on a page, you have the right buttons, everything's good to go. Now you just have to take this video and you have to send it. So sending this is going to look like this. So here's a compose window. This is within Gmail. Now there's a couple ways to do this. So some of the best ways are within the compose window here, a couple best practices. So you always want to have the word video in the subject line. Really helps with the opens. It's very rare that you actually see that. Still, it's very rare. And then in the body of the email here, I just have one sentence, but you could have a little paragraph. You definitely want some text context before you drop it in. You don't want to have a really long paragraph because it's going to push the animated GIF down. Plus, the whole point of sending the video is so you're not typing a whole bunch of stuff either. Now, to add the video in, you're going to click the little Dubb icon down here at the bottom. This is with the direct integration we have with Gmail and Outlook 365, those two. If you click that there, then you have the ability to scroll through your video library like I'm doing right over here to the bottom right, or you can search by name. When you find it, just click Advanced Options, put the email of the person you're sending it to. You can even put a name personalization if you want to. Click Insert Video, and it will drop it into the email there. That's one way you can do it. The other way is to come right back over here on the edit page and click the big blue share and send button. When you click that there, you can put the email in here. I can add the personalization text just like this. And then I can click copy for email, come back over here, and it's just a copy and paste, just like that. And that's what that person will see. And if I was doing this over here on LinkedIn, I would just want to be connected with someone first before I actually message. If I try to send a video with a connection request, the person might not watch it, and it's only going to be a link. You won't see that nice animated GIF. So when you click on message here, once you're connected, Then you have the ability, so they see the GIF. You can click on the Dubb symbol at the bottom, just like we just saw. You can add the video in that way, or you can copy and paste, and you want them to see something like that, where you're on their profile, their background. That works really well. Also, if you have a third-party sender like a MailChimp or a Constant Contact, or you have a CRM that you really love, and you have your workflows all set up, we have integrations with all these different companies that you can just do that. If you want to use Dubb as a CRM, you absolutely can. You can upload your contacts with a CSV file. You can do tasks, deals, tags, all that great stuff. Within Dubb, you can also do bulk email and SMS. And we also have automation available as well, where you can send out a campaign, and then maybe there's some kind of time delay. Campaign goes out, maybe it's a day, maybe it's hours, whatever you decide. And then you can add to this things where if someone does something, triggers, then it'll create something else. So if someone clicked on a CTA button, they'll get taken in a different direction. If someone just viewed the page but did nothing else, if they watched the video, if they replied, all of these automations are set up within our Pro Plus plan that Darius teaches, where if you're doing other things and even if you're out of the office, the automations are running. From the dashboard here, we have our AI tools right here in the middle. So this is our AI assistant, Ira, that's very similar to ChatGPT. We added this little profile feature right here. So if you click on this here, you can create multiple profiles. So like we talked about earlier with the presets, the customized landing pages, how you can speak to different parts of your audience, like buyers and sellers with real estate, you can do the same thing here. You can create profiles that speak to directly parts of your audience. So all you have to do is create profile. It'll take you to this area here, and you just start filling out the information. Just hover over the eye icon, the tooltip, and it'll give you more information. And then it's learning about you and this particular outreach. And then you can decide on your tone of communication below. Maybe you're communicating differently with certain parts of your audience. And then also you can give it some writing structure if you want to. We have the CHARM acronym where C stands for capture their interest, H is highlight the problem, A is address the solution, R is reinforce with social proof, and M is motivate to take action. So if I was going to use this right now, I would just go to prompts. We have a bunch of prompts in here. I'm going to choose one. And then I would just click in here and write what I want to write on why video is better than text-based sales. And then I'd choose my length and I would hit submit. And then once I hit submit, it's going to learn everything I just typed in there and give me an answer back. So the opening is imagine boosting your sales by as much as 300%. It's possible with the power of video. Okay, that's a nice opening. What are the problems? Well, in today's fast-paced world, text-based sales approach can often fall flat. All right, what about social proof? Our clients have experienced sales growth from 30 to 300% by embracing video. Our track record is backed by hundreds of positive reviews and testimonials from satisfied sales professionals. All right, what about taking action? Well, let's see here. I want you to book a time in my calendar, and let's explore how you can leverage video to connect, engage, and close more deals. So it followed exactly what it was supposed to do. And then below here, you can actually have this read back to you by clicking Preview Voice if you want to have it read back when you're done.
Imagine boosting your sales by as much as 300%. It's possible with the power of video.
And then if you want to copy this to your clipboard, you can put it into a doc if you want to. You can directly import this to scripts by clicking Import to Scripts down here. And that's a flow we do every day. We create the script, we give it a review, we import it, we open it in a teleprompter, and we record it. You also can import this to a voice video. So if I didn't want to use my voice, or I didn't want to be on camera, but I wanted to send something a little more impactful than just a text-based message, I can import this over here to Vera, our text to video. And all you have to do is upload a photo over here to the right, can be any photo you like. Here's the script that you put in. Choose a voice down here at the bottom. And then all you have to do is click preview. Now preview, when I click this now, you're going to hear the voice and you're going to see a waveform action start to come across the image. And it'll look something like this. Almost like an animated voicemail almost.
Imagine boosting your sales by as much as 300%. It's possible with the power of video.
So if I was going to send this to someone, what they would see is the animated GIF, the first 3 seconds would be that image with the waveform kind of starting and going. So that would be definitely more interesting than just a text-based message. You also can import this directly to an avatar video. So if I click this here, it'll bring me over here to our section Ava. And then here I can just choose from a library of avatars that we have already created. I also can click create my own here, click that there, choose a voice over here. The script is in here, and then click preview voice, and then click create video. It does take a little bit of time to actually create the asset, so it will take a little bit. But once it does, you can download the asset. You can use Ava on an outreach in a campaign. Maybe she's reaching out for you by email. Or you can use Ava for screen recordings where they can walk someone through something. So if I go here and I open up the desktop app and I click narrator video, like we talked about earlier, remember when I was the pre-recorded video in the bubble? Well, I'm going to use Ava for this instead now because it can be any kind of pre-recorded video. And all I did was just write a slightly different script for her, select Ava. Now Ava's on the screen. And then I'm going to bring Ava back at the top, put her in the right place. The square is good. Click record. And now I'm going to let Ava walk someone through something.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to.
And that's how that would look there. So these are a lot of different tools that the team created, but they're created for definitely specific use cases, which is the most important thing. So let's jump into the chat here and let's see what we have. Let's see. Patrick, I have a ton of LinkedIn. Do you know of a way to put my followers on a CSV file? Same for Facebook or a mass send. Let's see. Patrick, are you still with us? Hey, Patrick.
Hey, boss, how you doing?
Hey, good. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah, you ditto.
Yeah, let me see. So, Ina, if we wanted to do the followers on a CSV file, I know the CSV file has a certain it's got to be exactly a certain way. So, is there a way to do that? Do you know, Ina?
In LinkedIn, I'm not sure if there's a way we can export the followers there, but yeah, maybe we can reach
I'll
out to.
find out and let you guys know.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And
How
then,
about Facebook?
yeah.
Same with Facebook.
Same.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see if I can figure it out. I just have a whole bunch of followers and I don't know who they are, So sure like to throw them into that, my CRM and find out.
Yeah, I think like you'd have to just get their email somehow, obviously, and then you could put them into the CSV file.
I'm just wondering if that's part of my deal. I mean, it might be. I'll check it out. I'll let you guys know. Thanks.
Yeah, I think sometimes with Sales Navigator that you can get the emails in there, I think. But yeah.
Happy.
Yeah. And let's see, Steven. Let's see, brand new here. I can't get the referral link to go anywhere but my dashboard. I've tried incognito without success. Okay, so first of all, Steven, is Steven still here? Hey, Steven, how are you? Can you hear me okay, Steven?
Now that I'm unmuted. Yeah, now I can.
Yeah, how are you? Good to meet you.
Good. Yeah, I've got a couple of hundred people I want to send this to, but it was frustrating. Whatever I did, I use other test emails. I've got other email accounts, but it always brought me back to the desktop.
And you're talking about the let me just share my screen.
The referral link.
Yeah, right here in the dashboard, right? So you were in here and you tried to come down here, you clicked apply now, you have the link, and you're trying to share that link, correct?
Right.
Yeah, so what'll happen is, and Ina, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but when you do share that, it should go to the Dubb website, right, Ina, I believe?
Yes, it should go to the Dubb website because it's showing your dashboard, Stephen, because you are logged in to your Dubb account. So the expected behavior there, if you're logged in, is the link will just redirect you back to the dashboard. Now, if you open that in an incognito window without that you are not logged into your Dubb account, it should be in the Dubb website, and the link there should be your referral link. It will be your referral link. So anyone who signs up in the website with your referral link, you'll get you will be tagged in the system, and if they subscribe, then you'll get the 30% of the monthly or annual commission.
So do I have to go into incognito and go to the Dubb website, or can I just copy and paste that link and not be in in Dubb at all and send it? Would it work that way?
You can,
Yes, copy and paste would, yeah.
yeah, if
Yeah.
you want to test it, yeah, copy and paste the referral link to your
Right, and just not be on my desktop. I mean, dashboard.
Yes, you should not be logged into your Dubb account.
Okay, well, I'll try that. I haven't had I've spoken to you once, Ada, but I hadn't even signed up yet. I need that training deal. I haven't had that yet, so uh, I'm overwhelmed. But I need some simple things so I can start sharing this with other people.
Stephen, what do you do? What's your industry?
I do primarily. I have a proactive health and wellness supplement for businesses that is offered at zero net cost.
Oh, great. Okay.
I'm looking for as many employees as I can possibly find,
Okay.
any industry.
And then you're reaching out, do you reach out on LinkedIn? Do you have like a list of emails and contacts, or how do you kind of get
I don't, I'm with Alignable. I don't really do much, haven't with on LinkedIn.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I would say just as far as a use case goes, to simplify it, if it is reaching out to someone for the first time, webcam's great, like we talked about in the beginning. Maybe there's a phrase or comment on the phone that you hold up to the camera. You can also use a screen recorder where you're the bubble on the screen talking about something. So I think it's just a style. Like when you record videos, are you mostly on your desktop, Stephen?
That's all I use.
Okay.
And I have a slideshow that I like to show employers. Can I integrate that and narrate it as a video?
Yeah, what you can do is you can do something like this. I'll show you. Watch. You can do, let me pull this up. So I would use this. Let me share my screen. So if I had this, let's say this is your slide deck, right? Can you see this here, Stephen?
Yeah.
Right. So what I'll do is I'm going to open up the desktop app right up here at the top. And I'm going to click record screen right here. And that's going to open up my desktop app. So see where see me on the page now? See me here?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this here, and now I'm going to go full screen on my slideshow. So I'm going to go present. See how I'm full screen here?
Yes.
So now I can change my shape, I can change my size, whatever you want to do, put yourself wherever you want to. And then you can just start talking about the slide and then start clicking the buttons. You're working your way through. Hey, I want to talk about this right now. You're working your way through. You can keep going through the slides. You can even pause the recording, move yourself to a different spot, all that kind of stuff. So the desktop app is great for this kind of stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a really neat way to do it. So I would use the desktop app. So when you get out of the if you end up subscribing to Dubb, we do that setup like I was talking about. We meet you in there, we help you with everything. But I think for this, as you're starting to learn these little things here, this training will be on YouTube in probably the next couple hours. So if you go to YouTube,
cool.
Dubb app, and if we can drop the link in there if we can, what people do is they just rewatch the training and just go to the points where they want to learn about. Okay, that's the desktop app. Okay, that's the LinkedIn bar. That's the whatever it is, and then just kind of take your time going through that. We also have an email that's feedback@dubb.com. So if you do want to do a test video, just to try it out because you're trying it out, right? You can send it over that email. We can give you feedback on that if you want.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like you pretend, hey, pretend I'm a prospect and just pretend you're reaching out and just try it,
Oh, Rob, I thank you a ton. I've got 11 o'clock, so I'm going to have to fly, but I'll be here most days.
Great, that's awesome. Yeah, Ina and I will be back tomorrow, and then I think Darius pops in for like a couple minutes on Thanksgiving, or I'm not sure that yet, and he does Friday as well. So yeah,
I've got lots of people, and I think there's a couple of organizations that have several hundred representatives all over the country. But if you might make a presentation to that organization, then I would get credit for everybody there.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. Just
There's lots of them.
Hey, that sounds great. Yeah, we love it. Just
Marketing organizations that I mean, there are several hundred people, and they just have to do this.
Yeah, and I think too the power that helps with that is like once you use it, Steven, and you use it for your own stuff, it's so much easier to talk about, because
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like, hey,
that's,
I use it for this. You know what I mean? I think people really like that.
absolutely. Well, thank you guys. I gotta fly.
Great meeting you, Steven.
Take care.
And then, sorry, Patrick, I missed your question from before. You said better to use desktop or the Chrome. I don't know. I like,
You kind of answered it because it depends on what you're trying to do. If
yeah,
you,
yeah.
you kind of answered it before you in your presentation today.
Yeah, it's like the desktop app reminds me of like a drone flying over everything where it can kind of do whatever it wants, where the Chrome is just within the little box. So,
Yeah,
but
that's a good way to look at it. Yeah,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, you really ironically you just answered those.
Hey, sometimes I forget what I said. I'm like, wait, what the heck did I say? Oh, okay. Got it. That's
Well, you
cool.
did though. You were talking about it. Good job. Thanks.
Well, it's kind of like when you talk about something so much, you're like, wait, did I already say that or am I having deja vu? I feel like I've said that before. Like I think I have, but all right,
Well, as
cool.
many times as you guys do these things, and
Yeah, I know. I
the
know.
live option just keeps you on your toes. You see,
Yeah, it helps
because
you like because you get
you
so
could easily make a video and just go. That's what they've been doing to trainers for years.
I know, I know. It's so true though. It's nice having the ability for people to come in and stuff every day. I don't know. I
Well,
think
it really helps me as an affiliate or a super affiliate or a mega affiliate or whatever I am.
or a super
Yeah,
mega affiliate.
super mega, yeah, awesomeness video guy. Yeah, I haven't decided on the title yet, my friend.
Yeah,
Anyway, I just love this, and I can't wait. And we're going at it, even though I think there's some kind of holiday or something coming up. We're just
yeah.
preparing. We're about to do kind of a big hire,
Oh, that's
so
great. That's
I
great.
know,
That's
I
really
know, we're
cool.
very excited.
Good for you guys. That's awesome what you do. That's really great.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Um, oh, our buddy Lynn. Is Lynn still here? Lynn. Hey, Lynn. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Lynn. How are you? You can turn your
Yep,
mic.
I'm here. I'm promoting Dubb every day.
I know. We were just talking about that. You're a huge dubber. You know everything about Dub. How are you, Lynn?
I'm doing good. I just want to learn. You make it look so easy, Rob. For some reason, I get my LinkedIn up on the screen, but I cannot get the little circle in my video on the LinkedIn. I can't do it. I've tried and tried. I had Rena call me on the phone. I've worked it. It's just something's not right with my system. I don't know what it is.
Let's see. Are you on a PC or are you on a Mac?
I'm on a laptop, Dell.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, let me just go through step by step here. Let me pull this up. So let's see what happens here.
See,
Okay,
Rob,
so
that's exactly what I'm talking about. This is awesome for anybody new coming on. You're just
yeah,
brilliant. Thanks,
yeah,
man.
no, yeah, it's
I
awesome.
have to bail too, so we'll talk soon.
Okay, cool. Good seeing you. So Lynn, here it is on LinkedIn. So if you have do you have the Chrome extension up here? Like, do you have the little button?
I believe I do.
Okay.
Yes.
So if it's up there, if you click it here, then it should do this. If I
And
click, see
that
how,
comes up from the yes. That comes
right now,
up.
see how none of these are checked? See, right? So there's not going to be my bubble on the screen because I haven't checked one of these. So I'm going to click screen just as an example and see how I'm there now. See?
Yep.
So if you don't have one of these selected when it opens up, you won't be on the screen. You've got to
Okay.
select one of these.
Okay. Select the screen. Okay.
Yep. And then you should pop up. Now, if there's a red slash, see where the pointing over here on the screen, there's a red slash through that camera. You've got to click that. Like if it looks like this, you obviously your webcam's not on. Just tap it and it should open it. And you should be
Okay.
good. And then once you have this selected, screen tab or camera, and you're here, click start recording, choose your tab. In this case, it's entire screen. I'm going to click record. There's my countdown. And now I will be recording on here like that. And there I am. That's what should happen. If that's not happening, then yeah, we'd have to meet with you to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Are you trying it right now, Lynn? Does that
Pardon
work?
me?
Are you trying it right now? Does that work?
No,
Or
I'm not. I'm just watching you. I'm going to
okay,
try
got
it
it. Okay.
when the thing's over. I'll try it again. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have this on YouTube later, but that's like I'm thinking like if you're opening Chrome and this isn't selected somehow, like it's just none of these are selected, just click on one of these, screen or
Okay.
tab, and then you should be right here. And if there's a red slash, click it and unslash it, and you have to be right here. Unless there's
Okay.
something going on.
And then when I pull up my actual Dubb, my desktop, it says 12 videos to see. Then it goes down 120, 240 videos. Can I just have it go to 240 videos just to stay there instead of going to 12? I have to click it every single time.
Where are you located? Let's see. Are you in? Let's see
Right
here.
there, I pull up on videos, the second you're on dashboard, go to videos.
Yep.
Over here to the left, it'll say 12 videos. Scroll up a little bit. Or scroll down. Right there, it says C12.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Can I get that to benchmark at 240 per page or something like that, or just stay at that? Because I have to keep clicking it every single time.
Yeah, you can do whatever one you want down here. Yeah, if you get a ton, you can do 600. I think six looks like 600 is the
I
max.
haven't got 600 yet.
Yeah, so definitely. Yep. Yeah, you can do that. That's a lot of videos, Lynn. Nice job.
It is.
That's cool.
I've got them for sellers and buyers and leads and Zillow and UpNest. I got them for everything.
Oh, that's cool. That's great, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome. You're doing a great job with it, Lynn. We really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let us know about the Chrome. Just
Okay, I will.
whatever. But that should work. Hey, fingers crossed.
I'll do my best.
Cool. Good seeing you, Lynn.
Yep.
And let's see, Sandy. Hey, Sandy. My God, I haven't seen Sandy in so long. Hi, Sandy. How are you? If you can hear me okay.
Doing good, yeah. I just got a new client. I'm still working with the churches, and she's a ministry of the Mid Texas Conference, and she's going to use Dubb, but I don't know how to sign her up as a nonprofit.
Oh, got it. Okay. Let's see. Is a nonprofit.
Tina says it's 20%. I just don't know how to sign her up. She's ready to go.
You mean like just the process of it, like sending her a discount link and stuff?
Yeah, I can send her my link, but I don't know how you know she's a nonprofit.
Let's see. How would we do that? I guess like, is there a way to I'm trying to think
I think there's an industry selection
there you
where
go.
they can choose nonprofit.
There you
And
go.
then if yeah, you can send them the coupon for nonprofit, 20% discount. And if they have any questions, they need further discounts or
How do I
support,
do
yeah,
that? How do I
chat.
send them a link like that?
How do we send the discount
Um,
in, I guess? I guess is the question.
yeah, it's you just send them the code, and then in the checkout page or the subscription page, there's a field there for what's this? Coupon or promo code. Then they just enter nonprofit 20 for that, and then yeah, it will give them the 20% discount. They just need to enter their credit card details so that it can
And
be applied.
that applies monthly or annually?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's good to see you guys.
Great
Yeah.
to hear your voice, Sandy, as always.
Hey,
Yeah.
good to see you. Bye.
Hi,
Right.
Michael. Let's see. Oh, Michael, thanks for the kind comment. Appreciate that. Michael had to bounce. Let's see. Okay, we talked about that. Let's see.
Dick
Uh,
Nichols has a question.
yeah, Dick's here. When did Dick get here? I didn't see him. Hey, Dick. How are you?
Here from the very beginning. I'm kind of shy.
Yeah, Dick, you are not shy. You are not shy, my friend. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, a W's question. Very nice. If you pre-record a screen
No,
recording.
dubious.
Yeah. No, it was good. Yeah, I was just reading it. Like, that's funny that you did it like that. If you pre-record a screen recording, then add a live video in the bubble to it. So,
So,
yes, you can. Yep.
because what I'm thinking of is taking somebody's house that I want to sell
Mhm.
and talk about, have me and both recordings
Mhm.
sort of talking to each other and then, sharing, maybe the good, the bad, or whatever possibilities, just to make it a little stand out.
Yeah, you could take the desktop app, you could have the video that you
Mhm.
recorded. And if you plan it beforehand, it'd be kind of funny. Like you could be in the property and you could stand
Yeah.
there like off to your right. You could say, and
Mhm.
here is the property, blah, blah, blah. I mean, but what do you think about this? Like you're talking to yourself like, Dick, why is this important for people to know this? And then
Yeah,
you're in the bubble and you look down and you're like, well, the reason for that is because you know what it is.
exactly.
Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can do that.
Yeah, just have the video playing, have the video pulled up, pull up the desktop app, open it up, you're in the bubble, and then all
Mhm.
you have to do is just click record in the desktop app, click play on the video, stop it where you want to stop it, when you're like, hey, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
then you hit pause, and then you can do your part. So pretty
Yeah.
straightforward. Yeah, give it a shot and then send it to us at feedback, and let's see how it looks when you do it.
Well, as long as I don't stutter, it could last a long time.
Well, hey, people have time on their hands, don't they? Oh, that's right. We're in a very impatient society, so maybe not. No kidding. Who knows?
Oh, there you go.
Every time we do ads, it's funny. We go over ads for Dubb, and I swear to God, it's going to get to the point where we're like, okay, so guys, we have 3 seconds. The ad is 3 seconds long. So Dubb makes videos and makes you money, and then a thumbs up
Mhm.
would be the ad. And so it's like, I don't know what you guys do. Well, we didn't have time to tell you anymore. So it's just pretty funny. So,
Well, I'm thinking of, you ever use Jib Jab?
sounds familiar. Jib
Jib
Jab.
Jab's
That's
a
like,
service that you can send these greeting cards or little videos, and you can put your friend's face in it. And
I've
it's
seen
quite
those.
quite good, and people like it because Jib Jab will tell you it's their birthday or their anniversary. It's only $20 a year. All right. So I thought, well, this would be good. Just record a little Jib Jab 30-second, 40-second video,
Yeah.
and then bring it in, and then maybe put me singing a song to them, happy birthday, or,
Yeah.
you know, or something to make it stand out.
Jib Job's been around for a while, I think. I
Oh
remember
yeah,
a
yeah. It
long time
started
ago.
when
Yeah.
started when Obama was president.
Yeah, that was like I remember someone maybe someone sent one to me because I totally know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I just haven't heard that name in so long. It's funny.
yeah. It's a old world concept.
That's hilarious. That's cool.
Okay.
I love it, man. You always have these little creative stuff that you can do, which is really neat. So
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
it's
you talking to you would be funny, but you've got to play two different characters. Like you have to be Dick, who's there in person, but then the go-to guy who's speaking to you.
yeah. Or I could be wearing a cowboy hat because I do that a lot, and
Oh,
then not.
perfect. There you go.
You can go in costume. We can do a Santa Claus talking. You can do it as an angel.
Yeah.
Hey, down there, look at this house. It's almost like heaven.
You're the house angel. You're the house angel. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The house bubble moves around. You're like the angel
Oh,
floating.
absolutely. This product that we have here, and I say this us because I feel like it's a gift to me now. Once I learn how to do it properly, there's so many things you can do creatively.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the sky's the limit. Just make yourself stand up. This is a great tool for branding.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. And you've done a really good job with that, especially with the Zillow one where you said, are you leaving money on the table? You're using the desktop app for that. So there's a lot of cool stuff you've come up with already,
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
I'll be quiet.
Awesome. Yeah, Dick, great to see you as always. Everybody, we're a little bit past the top of the hour. Any last second questions before we go? Anything on anybody's mind before we head out for the day? Anybody? Okay. Ina, you got anything?
That's
Cool.
it.
Well, day before Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so if everyone's not traveling, which is the busiest day of the year, if you guys are around, Ina and I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST if you want to join. See you guys. Bye, everybody. Bye. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, cool. All right. Bye, everybody. See ya.